Just following the game on the weekend, how have the lads responded in training this week?
Obviously, after the game, we were all bitterly disappointed, as no doubt the fans who travelled down there and the fans in general were. I said after the game, and my mind hasn't really changed on the fact that there was really nothing in the game. I've looked back at it. We've had a couple of missed opportunities of actually just probably turning down shots as opposed to missing the target and what have you. They had bits and bobs as well, but nothing clear cut. It was two good teams going at it, and if the result had gone differently, we'd probably look back at it and said, well, a fantastic game it was with two good sides. But obviously you don't win the game. It's a little bit of an error, slight error, which they pounced on. As I say, the one guy this season who has been on fire, and the guy who virtually can do nothing wrong at the moment, was in the right place at the right time, and it's a bitter pill to swallow, but we have to. And we're in a situation now where, as I said last week, Kings Lynn can't affect them anymore. We just got to hope that somewhere through this season they have a little spell where they're not picking up points, and we've got to capitalise on it by winning as many games as we can. That's all we can do now. We just win as many games as we can, starting with Saturday.
Yeah, what's the sort of general feeling amongst the lads? Are they still confident and they can go on and win this division?
Yeah, like without giving too much away of what was said in the dressing room, everybody's still very buoyant. Everybody's still full of belief that there is a lot of twists and turns left in this league, not just for us and Kings Lynn, but for other teams as well. There was results the other night that probably weren't expecting when you're watching the games, and there's going to be a lot of. The thing about us is we've got a pretty calm schedule, providing no games are called off, as in good chance to prepare for every game. But as the weather maybe turns in the next sort of 2 or 3 weeks, and there's a lot of travelling to be done, there's a lot of Tuesday night fixtures, away games, there's a lot can happen. So we've got to just take care of ourselves. The lads are in good spirits. It was good to have Dan back on the pitch. It was good that he's had a good week's training today, one more good session today and tomorrow, and we'll see where he's at. He's going to be hopefully going to be big for us in the next sort of 15 games or so. We're still looking at opportunities to bring a couple in maybe and just help us through that final stage if the right people are available. But we're not just going to bring people in for the sake of it. But that is ongoing as well. So plenty to look forward to. So we're just we're over it now. We've dusted ourselves down, and we're looking forward to Kettering now.
Yeah, and obviously on that game against Kettering, 0-0 draw last time. Albeit not the best of pitches. Will it be a bit easier to get that quality of football on pitch of Bootham Crescent?
You'd hope so. You'd hope the game would be quicker. You'd hope that we'd be able to move the ball quicker. Hope that would be able to exploit a better surface. But they're a team that they have their own dangers. We've looked at them this week. They play a similar way to us. They get the ball forward quickly. Similar type of game to sort of Guiseley and Alfreton. So we just need to be. The one thing that we have been virtually all season is solid. But we're in no doubt that we need to test the goalie more, and we need to score more. But we'll be looking at being as positive as we can against Saturday, because nothing but wins at the moment are any good to us. So one thing on my mind Saturday, that's to try and pick up 3 points.
Yeah, and obviously a team down near the bottom of the table, we've got a few games in hand. But those teams down the bottom at this stage, are they sort of harder to beat because they're in a sort of relegation scrap?
Yeah, I mean, they're fighting for their lives. They're fighting for the status to stay in the league. There's, as we've proved, when we went to Curzon, they picked up the game for us. We met by probably a poor performance on the day from us, certainly first half, and nobody probably expected it. Now that there's games, as I said, Kings Lynn are going away to Blythe on Saturday. Blythe are in a position where they're fighting for their lives. We've got a manager who knows how to fight, and he knows how to battle, and he knows how to put teams together. So you never know what's going to happen there. So as I say, there's a lot of twists and turns in this league yet. But from our part, we've done all the work that we can do on Kettering for Saturday, and we're positive of going out there and putting on another good front foot performance like we have done. The last 2 or 3 games, and even the Kings Lynn game, it was a front foot performance. It was high energy. It just wasn't to be on the day.